Oh no. I hope these didn't get broken. Yay, my alien guy didn't get broken. That's good. Let's get into this reading, all right? What up, witches and beaches? Officially, hello. I'm really getting into these, you know, let's set the scene intros into my readings and into my videos in general, because like, bitch, I need it, and so I know that somebody else out there needs it, and it just feels fucking good, and the vibes are fucking on point. So for as long as I can do readings outside, I bloody well will. Also, we have the moon, like, hold up, I'm gonna totally mess up this shot, but it's fine, it's fine. We can take the time for Mama Luna. Look at that. There she is, there she be, gracing us with her beauty. So in this reading, we are going to be seeing what this Mercury retrograde was all about, what it taught us, what's on the other side of it. As I'm recording this, today is August 3rd, 4th? What day is this? 3rd. August 23rd, my dudes. That is what day it is, August 23rd. So that means that Mercury goes direct on the 27th. There's still going to be a little bit of shadow period after that, so things are still going to feel a little bit funky. If you're not familiar with what Mercury retrograde is all about, Mercury rules communication and technology and our thoughts and all of that. It's also connected to Gemini as well. It's a ruling planet. So if you have a prominent Gemini placement in your chart, then it is quite possible that you are feeling some type of way and have been feeling some type of way during this retrograde. So yeah, let me know how Mercury retrograde has been all up in your business lately. But I guess we're about to find out, so let's see. I first want to see, Spirit, what Mercury retrograde has been trying to teach us. Space. I keep hearing the word space. It's like we're learning how to take up space, who should be in our space. We need to move spaces. We need more space. It's just a lot of, we're just looking around. I feel like that's really what's up. I'm so sorry if the shuffling and talking is not it. If that is irritating you audibly, please let me know. Okay. So we're gonna put black tourmaline on these cards so they don't fly away. Whoa, yeah, the world is the underlying energy, definitely is part of that. Like, take up space, sis, go travel the world, go see what's up. Let's zoom in, let's get a closer look at these hoes. There we go, much better. So we have the Magician in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Four of Pentacles. Like, there's this opportunity for a brand new fucking life that we're experiencing. I think that this Mercury retrograde has kind of shown us experiences that we've had in the past. So we've had like these mirror experiences. So for example, having something remind you of when you were in high school. Like for me, it's been Chappell Roan's album that has just connected to me so deeply and spoken to and healed that queer teenage part of me that was navigating a lot of the things that Chappell talks about. And in listening to her music and just diving into it, it has allowed me to see how much I've grown. The fact that I'm in this new place and I have the opportunity to show up differently for my community and show up more authentically for myself, because I'm like, hold up, that version of me, that teenage girl that was like Why do I have the biggest fucking crush on my best friend? Can I date her? Is that a thing? Do I cross the line? Who can I talk to about this? Like, that whole thing, I got to like heal her. And also in doing so, recognize that I don't have to be so scared about what's up ahead. I can allow myself to recognize that there's the potential for me to have more stability in my material world, in my money, in my resources, in the world around me. All of a sudden, life doesn't seem so bad or so hard kind of thing. But when the magician is in reverse, it's like we're stuck in the lie of it. Like, no, that couldn't be it. What? We're in this place already so soon? There's so much shift happening. Is this okay? Am I doing this right? And like all of those fears that come up. This is really a message of Mercury was teaching us to open up to possibilities, open up to that new world, because the world, when it comes to tarot, it's the final card in the major arcana. So it's like you get to start a new adventure now. You're the fool once again. I hope y'all were picking up what I was putting down. Let's unpack this a little bit more. What is this magician about? Magician in reverse. This is so cool because, yeah, the King of Swords. What I was going to say is this is so cool because essentially what this feels like is we are learning, oh my God, how... Did y'all hear that shit? Oh my God, it was a hawk. That's so cool. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Essentially, this is us learning how to master our mind, our thoughts, the part of us that gets stuck. Being able to, oh, the train's now coming. Girl, what am I telling you? Spirit is like, yep, this part. Wow. We're just gonna let the train pass and then we'll get back into this. But I want you to know that this is a fucking sign that Spirit is like, oh, y'all better be paying attention. Sound the alarms. Okay, so I was shuffling as the train was going by and we have, can't fucking make this shit up, dude. 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the Magician upright. Essentially, this is a big old chunky message saying, baby, this Mercury retrograde showed you how much of an alchemist you actually are, because whatever you've been working on, it's like kind of like a message of you beat the final boss in this level. Like, you can breathe, you're moving on from this level, you don't have to keep repeating the same lesson. Like, it might show up again, like little lessons of clearing out the mental junk mail, because I mean, duh, that's every Mercury retrograde. But this one is big. This one is big in the sense of like, we are burning those motherfucking files, and the next time that you look at those files, it's gonna fall apart quicker. You're gonna be able to work through it smoother. Y'all, I know you're picking up what I'm putting down. If you found this message, then you're the hoe that needed to hear this message, and you know what's up, okay? I believe that. Wow, King of Pentacles. Bitch, if you've been feeling like your money has been on the decline and your resources have felt lacking, I'm telling you, it is your thought that you are meant to challenge, not the circumstances. You are meant to allow yourself to look at those thoughts and like show up for them. So for example, the part of me that was feeling lost in my queerness got healed via some chaperone. And so accessing that part of myself, even though my external circumstances are scary and I keep thinking that, you know, we're going to be on the struggle bus again and all this kind of stuff. But if you watched my last video or this one, like you're seeing me show up differently in this new world, in this new expression of self, because I'm challenging those thoughts that are saying, you know, you can't show up in this way. That's too weird. People are going to think something. You're going to be a social pariah, like all of that, you know? So this Mercury retrograde was really meant to teach us we can show all the way up. We can take up space, we can travel, we can access different parts of our lives and our experience that we weren't accessing before. This is most definitely a Mercury retrograde of leveling up. Period, bitch, period. So now let's see what's on the other side of this. I don't know about you, but I'm fucking excited. All right, let's look. All right, Spirit, thank you in advance for these messages. What's on the other side of this Mercury retrograde? Keep hearing peace, change, and a chance. Ooh. Yo, what's interesting is when I turned the camera off and when I was cleansing the deck in between and I was just shuffling and stuff like that, this guy came out, Knight of Swords, but he was in reverse. So definitely going to pull some clarification for these cards. Underlying energy here is Judgment. So right off the bat, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords upright, and the Magician in reverse again, to me what's on the other side of this is like, no, I need clarification, because I'm seeing like pick your own adventure kind of vibes, where you could be in this place of having mental clarity and calling bullshit out for what it is and not allowing yourself to be everyone's Captain Save-A-Ho. But at the same time, I'm also feeling this energy of kind of buckling to the challenge, submitting to other people's perception of you, and like leaning into the fear or leaning into the freedom is really how this energy is coming off to me. So let's pull some clarifiers. Spirit, what's this Queen of Swords in reverse? This feels like the shadow period. So this is like immediately nearby. You know what I'm saying? Like this is right as Mercury goes direct. So this is still the shadow period. That's what this feels like. No! Oh jeez. We had a deal. We spoke on this. What the fuck? I was talking to the spirits while I was like setting up and stuff, and I was like, all right, all I ask is that there's not a big enough gust of wind that my cards go flying. But it did fly and land right next to me, so thank goodness for that. So thank you, gratitude. All right, Ace of Cups in reverse. Interesting that I'm using this crystal too, which is rose quartz, heart-shaped rose quartz that I got at a heart chakra class. Ace of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. It's through heartbreak. Yo, oh my God. It's like, if you don't know, on Instagram, I do weekly energy readings, and for the last couple of weeks, the energy has been like, take your medicine, you know it's good for you, like it may suck, but just allow this discomfort to pass and breathe through it and know that on the other side is healing. And it feels like you're on the other side, like you swallowed the medicine, now the hard part's over, and now you're just kind of in the rubble of it all. Is that the word I want to use? I think so. All right, who's this Knight of Swords? I always see the Knight of Swords as the Captain Save-A-Ho. Yo, okay, so there's a song playing in my head right now, and oh my God. It's Pink, Don't Let Me Get Me. 'Cause I'm a hazard to myself. Don't let me get me. I'm my own worst enemy. You in on yourself. So irritating. So I feel like that's the sort of vibe in the shadow period, is just like, don't let me get me. Don't let me wallow in my heartbreak. Don't let me stay here too long. Please trust in this process. Please be in that energy. Be in the growth and trust in that. Don't fall into the depths of the things that are burning down. Like, we are meant to be the phoenix in this transition, and we can't allow ourselves to just die in the ashes. So when we get to the other side of this Mercury retrograde, it's really an invitation to let yourself feel your feelings, but know that you are not going to stay in them. Ooh, my goodness. And then the Queen of Swords, here she is upright. healing that immediately. It's like, okay, I'm going to attack these thoughts. I'm going to allow myself to just cut them out. Even if I don't exactly know how I'm doing this or what exactly I'm supposed to be doing, I'm just going to breathe through this. I keep seeing the analogy of giving birth, like the baby needed to be adjusted. And in those adjustments, you felt desperate and scared and all of those things. But now that the baby's been adjusted, you're just like, okay, a breath of relief, but also that was fucking terrifying. But the baby's gonna be okay. This new birth, this new life is gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. It's just battling those thoughts and don't let me get me. Queen of Swords, again, is that like addressing exactly this. So it's really just saying, the Queen of Swords is the type of energy of been there, done that, got the t-shirt. If it's not aligned with me in my higher self, like I'm done. I don't need that shit. So it's really allowing you to get to that place. Okay, I don't want to talk in circles. Okay, so we're done with that part. So I don't know about you, but I, spirit allowing, want to see what's beyond the shadow period. Like when the rubble has all been cleaned up and we have a sense of self and what direction life is going and who we are and all of that stuff and how we're showing up. What does that look like for us? I know that it's gonna vary person to person, but I just wanna get a vibe for it. So let's get a vibe for it. Ooh, okay. So I'm feeling called to work with a bunch of different decks, and when I did that, I landed on the 10 of Cups, which is like the happily ever after, bitch. Period, you know? Happy to see that. Now I'm gonna, there's a lot of their energy around here, especially further on this trail. So we're gonna see. Ooh, they're speaking up. Thank you for allowing me to be in your space. Let's drink to that. Water, please, water. Hydrate, hoes. So let me get, oh my gosh, messy. Fucked up my nails. All right. Boop. What I say, feel your feelings, but don't wallow in them. Walk away, leave the unhealthy situation, and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Yeah, that really sums it up. Straight up. Straight up. Yo. And then this at the bottom. Let me just weigh this thingy down. Jesus, I'm so sorry. That scared me. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. With the 10 of Cups is the happily ever after. Bitch, this is exciting stuff. We like to see it. I'm gonna pull one clarification for this 10 of Cups. If you could elaborate, please, Spirit. Dragonflies flying by. That's significant for anyone. Red dragonfly. King of Swords, again, it's that mastery of mind, being able to think logically instead of being stuck in your emotions. And because of that, it honestly sets your emotions free. It lets them go. And as I say that, a sparrow flies by, so there's that. I think a sparrow, I don't fucking know. It's a little cute pointy bird. Wow, and then the Lovers. Harmony, balance, potential new relationship on the horizon. A lot of, now that feels appropriate to put on there now. Okay, what are we personally gaining at the end of this Mercury retrograde and shadow period? What is the personal gain here? Wow. Okay, so we have the Weasel and Pine, which is introspection, and that just makes me think of Inner Vision by System of a Down. And so it's definitely giving this vibe of like I said, that mastery of mind, being able to think logically and make logical decisions, to recognize that we don't have to stay stuck in one place in our lives, that we can allow ourselves to experience new life, new people, new parts of the world, all of that. And that came from like the mastery of mind. So we're not holding ourselves back with saying we have to keep ourselves in that relationship, we have to stay at that job, we have to keep showing up in this way. Like, no, you get to see that there's so much more out there. Wow! Oh my God, new opportunities. I didn't even see that. I was literally not even looking at that. The hare and oak. Damn, don't even need to elaborate. I've been going in on that one already. 3, by the way, this is connected to the Empress card, and she is about new birth, and she is the source of creation. Ah! Okay, in reverse, we have the coyote and datura, deceit. So deceit in reverse. I think, again, this feels like you just getting to a place of being able to like call things out on the bullshit and just be able to really own your new place in life and just be like, fuck it, I don't want to stay in that place. I don't have to be in that mindset anymore. I have to call it out for what it is and show up in a way that feels authentic. And then lastly, nourishment. Wow. This is you get to get fed first, bitch. Instead of feeding everyone else and you getting scraps, no. You get fed. And that to me is feeling healthy in your body. Like essentially what's after this Mercury retrograde and shadow period is your body is feeling strong. You're feeling connected to your spirit. You are feeling connected to yourself. You're walking 10 toes down. You're like committed to this new direction because you can smell the bullshit and call it out for what it is, even call yourself out on your shit and know that you're okay, because on the other side of it, you level up because you recognize, oh fuck, I am the magician. And I love that for us. All right, my loves, I'm gonna leave it at that. Actually, no, I lied. Boop, I wanted to use this deck, Divine Direction. So we're gonna see our divine directions and what they're looking like at the end of this Mercury retrograde, and then we'll wrap it up from here. What the hell? What is this on our card? What is this? It's like a dead ant. Truly, what the fuck is on this card? I have no idea what's on this card, but Harley does mess with these little decks, so who the fuck knows? It looks like a little dead ant, so sorry about that. Yeah, what were we just talking about? Being able to call things out on their bullshit. So communicate with others more freely. Speak up. You have a right to be heard. My God, that is so fucking cool. That is so fucking cool. I love that for us. I love that for us. But a friendly little reminder at the bottom of the deck here says, take time to think about the matter at hand. Don't be tempted to rush. So this is that, don't let me get me. So essentially, since we're still in Mercury retrograde, at least if you're seeing this when I post it, then this is about allowing yourself to remember, don't have to rush yourself. Allow yourself to feel these feelings, conquer these thoughts. You fucking got this. Thank you, witches and bitches. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I really love how I'm showing up, and I love how you guys are showing up, because it feels like mutually beneficial and we're all winning, and I'm so fucking excited for all of us, and I'm happy to have you here. If you are not yet subscribed, please consider doing so if you like this video. If you want to work with me one-on-one, you can find out how to do so at JessieRetroreadings.com. And also remember, I'm the most active on Instagram. That's where I'm showing up every week doing energy reads and telling you what to expect for the next week. I do lives on there as well every now and then. But anyways, remember, until next time, if they ain't paying your bills, pay them no mind. Check you later.